protect the one.
Watch your back.
Hey, how's it going? Hi, Monica. My widget, it's like for the donations, it's not up today, so I guess that won't be happening. Is it up? I don't know. Maybe it is up. Actually, let me check it out. It seems... I thought it was going to be down today. Yeah, it feels like I just can't get to that page. And Zothrina Rogue. I played a stack a decent amount. I was playing like last weekend and stuff.
This guy's toast.
The thing, this deck's like kind of similar to something like an Unumbrak deck where you can almost never lose the value war because you can potentially shadow step your Inzal so many times. But the only problem with it is, compared to something like Arena Mage, you can't ever get back board control. Rogue has no real good AoEs, so you have to constantly fight for tempo. Dragon Druid? I think it could be. Dragon Druid hasn't been nerfed by the, like, Force Nature Savager too much, I feel. And, it has better ramp options now with Mirekeeper.
Thank you.
So at this hand, I'm just trying to stay ahead until sprint. If I'm able to stay ahead and cast a sprint, I should be able to get all my, like, Death Rattle tools.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
This is a really good top deck here. Assuming this is a ramp druid with Emperor, in Mirekeeper, ramping up, there's better assassinate targets, so I'm going to save the assassinate. Next turn I could decide this to play coin sprint. I don't know if I'll go for that, if I have better options for now. Might just go for like a raptor play or something. Actually, he might not even play a minion where I can suicide it.
Here we go.
Okay, so good thing he doesn't have a second Wrath in his hand with that Drake, so let's see, I can actually, if only I had one more mana this turn, I could play Sprint with the Doomsayer, that'd be perfect. I don't know if that's possible.
I wonder.
The coin. See, that makes me play from behind. If I buy a turn with Doomsayer, he passes that sprint. It's the same thing almost. Okay, I guess I'm sprinting here.
Too soon.
fall.
I was thinking of playing the Raptor on my guy and Doomsayer this turn, sprint next turn, but that doesn't really set me up for anything better. Even if he does pass a turn, then the Doomsayer blows, I sprint still on empty board. Then he still has a turn of initiative, so it doesn't really change that much. So we're looking for a big Van Cleef here. Shadow Strike coin, we have 9 mana, so 6 mana left over for Van Cleef.
So many options.
You want to buy a funnel cake? The Brotherhood shall prevail.
I think this guy's big enough. In fact, if he's one of these, I don't know how late game his deck is. He's a druid, not some like a warrior or priest, but still kind of try to save Shadow stuff for Enzoth here. Especially since Turn 10's already big enough, right? I could get a slightly bigger one by using Shadow Steps, probably instead of the other play. Next turn, this turn we have enough mana, Karen plus Raptor, which is perfect. I don't know about this assassinate. I think leaving up one Drill Claw is fine with combo being gone. Also, like, keep in mind, this deck's not really, like, the weapon-based, just one random deadly poison. So, even getting one charge, it's not a big deal. It's just to buff my Van Cleef. I should watch out for, actually, I was gonna say Savage Roar, but the more I think about it, Malygos is much more dangerous. He needs to cast 3 spells to win with Malygos. Maybe 2, no, not 2. Anyways, we should stop taking damage.
Buy one!
Choose soon.
For honor.
All of you!
The shadows
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Here we go.
Actually, if I had more time, I would have Shadow Stepped this Van Cleef and replayed him as a, I believe, 9/9, but we kind of ran out of time for that move. I actually should have just traded in the Huckster earlier. Kind of played my turn too slow here. I don't think there's any way where I can play more safe, though. My only heal is Reno for Malygos.
consumed.
Okay, so he had 2 spells, not 3. It's good. No more mana for 3. I don't play RuneScape.
Valir versus Garrosh.
I've actually never played even as a kid.
Victory or death!
Watch your back.
Reno Lock, so the deck's actually been popping up recently. The major reason it popped up is because I feel like Tempo Warrior is like kind of almost cemented itself as probably the best deck right now, and Reno Lock is like a counter to. So Reno Lock is kind of like pretty good against Tempo Warrior. It's okay, and it's actually, I take that back. Reno Lock is pretty good right now, but it's extremely weak to aggro at this point, with heal ball being gone and things like that. But I feel like aggro decks are not tier 1 at the moment. Maybe only Shaman. Zoo's not tier 1 anymore, from all the testing I've done. So basically, like, Reno Lock is still pretty good. You kind of see it at like Legend or high ranks right now, a decent amount, just because it's a lot of control mirrors, and it still free wins against Priest.
Job's done.
Can probably build it to be pretty good against the majority of control classes. So it's more like a greedy deck at this point. Zeus not tier 1. It's because of the hybrid Tempo Warriors decent amount. It's just even when I play Reno Mage, the control mages now without Egg and Creeper, it seems like just random decks like Priest and these kind of like control decks that weren't so good against Zoo before, like even control Mage, where you just Blizzard into Flame Striker, one Doomsayer and it's over almost. I feel like it's a lot weaker now. So most warriors, I'm assuming my deck is free win against control warrior. Mostly mulliganing for the Tempo Warrior. So I need, this card's probably the best card to have against that deck. Kill Frothing Berserkers, which is how they win a lot of the games. Frothing is by far the biggest threat in that deck. Tier 1, Aggro Shaman's tier 1 in mid-range. Miracle Rogue is tier 1. And Zoth Pally I'd probably put tier 1. Tempo Warrior's tier 1. I might put Priest at tier 1 too. I have never seen a Yogg Warrior. I don't know what that means.
Valir versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer.
Watch your back.
I have Gadgetzan in this list, even though it's not a Gadgetzan list, because I feel like it's so easy for Rogue to run Gadgetzan now. You have all these minions that generate like Death Rattle cards, like coins. Tomb Pillager, Zeril. Zeril gives you 2 in 1. actually don't like playing Journey Below here. Most of the Death Rattle cards that get are irrelevant for now. We're spending the mana to cycle our card into another card. We can attack this twice to make a dagger into on turn 3, Deadly Poison and Eviscerate.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
And this weapon right now is like top quality.
Here we go. Here we go.
We can actually still activate this side, which is a good thing next turn with Journey Below. And we have Reno. He has 2 mana this turn, so definitely not have to worry about the 7/7 coming out here. Which warrior is better? I feel like both controllers are almost around the same. It's hard to say. They both don't seem that threatening. Like, they're good against aggro decks, but I feel like controller is like almost just the anti-control aggro deck at this point, but there's so many decks that are good against aggro, and controller tends to lose to every other control deck right now, is the way I feel.
Thank you.
Here we go.
This is going to be a nice combo with Prep Shadow Strike. We can even Prep Shadow Strike and assign the same turn. We want to attack the totem just because Flame Tongue, I think. Oh.
Get in there and fight, maggot.
I can almost mimic a Miracle Rogue here. Coin. No, that's not that great. We'll just not mimic a Miracle Rogue here. So
I wonder.
Ha, this guy's toast.
Here we go.
still have the coin for Gadgetzan. Can play Gadgetzan Coin Journey. That's still 2 cards, 2 spells, and we still have Reno. As long as they're not threatening lethal. Which looks like I'm gonna have to Reno this turn. If he's getting me to 8, then yeah. But I mean, if he's doing that, then he's gonna lose to Reno, so.
We're gonna be
Hey,
rich.
lights out.
Temple Warriors lists I just played are the ones I copied from net decking. It's not a deck I worked a lot on myself, but I've been playing the one that's online. The one with Malkarok, which I've actually played the deck like 10 times, and I've never gotten a weapon above, or that card above 10 times, and I've never gotten a weapon above 3 attack for some reason. I don't think it should be like that, it's just maybe what I got.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Let's play the coin first. There's no scenario where I ever don't play a coin here this turn with Gadgetzan. And if I coin into like a 2 drop like a Shiv, I might do it or something.
How much? Hey, lights out.
So basically we still need to win a race, right? We can still take up the just 6 damage a turn from his weapon and hero power, at least until the charges wear out, and then everything from his hand. But I mean, it's hard for him to beat us in a race. We have
I wonder.
11, 12 power with the weapon.
Don't worry, love.
And next turn we'll be able to flood the board. He has no board, so... I don't think this is that good, just because it'll never really proc. He's just gonna ignore it. I can't give a taunt or anything. So I just got another Huckster. It's more damage for less mana.
I wonder.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
I'll choose soon.
Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
So I think we're still throwing lethal next turn. Let's see, we have 10, 14, 15. So not really. We're trying to draw as much cards as possible here. That's why, well, I mean, okay, so we could have sprint to draw more cards, but I thought we might chain a little bit better with the fan. Didn't really chain that good. We want to play Blood Mage because it takes a turn. Oh, did he get us? No. Okay, so we have one turn. We win if we draw Shadow Step. That's why we save Drake, because we can cycle Drake next turn for Shadow Step. Okay, so we win here.
The shadows beckon.
We're gonna be rich.
5-1! More stuff! You want to buy a funnel cake? Lights out.
How much? You win this one.
So if we draw Drake, Shadow Step Reno's 4 mana, right? So at 9 we can cycle Drake, Shadow Step Reno still, but so we can play Drake this turn and still have a Shadow Step top deck. But if we play Blood Mage, it takes a turn to cycle it because we need to suicide it. Which if he plays a minion, we can suicide it. I didn't think he was gonna. Well, I mean, he could also kill the Reno, but if he kills Reno, then he might not be able to lethal me. So.
Valera versus Valera!
Watch your back. I always do.
We should keep Deadly Poison. It's like the one card that allows me to deal with multiple like minions early, but like 2/3/3s up to. And from here on, this matchup we're gonna want to get Death Rattle pressure minions like Huckster, Harvest Golem, Tomb Pillager, Twilight Summoner, Raptor, things like that. This matchup is pretty fast. I feel neither person can play defensive for too long. How many 3-drops we have? We have Harvest Golem, SI, I don't know if I want to drop SI. Raptor, so we have just 2 3-drops. I think
Here we go.
attack. Most likely remaking a dagger next turn. And even if we get like a Harvest Golem, we can just play it and have 1 charge dagger. It's not going to be too big deal.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
Here we go. Here we go.
I'm not planning on cycling Fan next turn, rather just remake my dagger and play
Let's
Deadly
get
Poison.
toast.
Especially since I have Drake, so I'll have more cards.
Here we go.
wonderful poison.
Here we go.
I decided not to prep fan here.
We hunger for vengeance.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
Okay, so now our goal is to draw the Death Rattle minions. We have Enzoff even for 9. It's just we don't really have any Death Rattle minions. I actually don't think Raptor ever comes back from Enzoff from the testing I've done so far. Oh, he's leaving this up. I can kill his easily. That's a good card. He's a Malagos though, but...
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
The Shadow Step's too important. I have Shadow Step with Reno and stuff. It's not just that, it could just get sapped anyways here. Most likely. So we have a decent amount of Battlecry minions now. There's no time for us to wait one turn for the Raptor and play Journey Below for no tempo on board. We don't have mana for this and the Raptor. Actually, we do, but I don't think that matters that much. The main thing is I actually can't kill this Gadgetzan for now, which is a problem.
My eyes are open.
So many wonderful poisons.
So he can get me down. Let's say I kill Gadgetzan. I go down 15. Malagos 2 spells. I don't think I have a choice. I need to draw. Can I win like that?
Catch you soon.
The Brotherhood shall come.
So I needed 2 damage toxin so I can kill it with backstab or dark iron. I think I'm dead now. I had a couple outs with like eviscerate, betrayal to kill it. I don't know if Shiv would kill it. I guess I could kill the Shiv, but I'd have to hero power it too.
So many options.
It's not guaranteed I die here, but it's pretty likely. He's used both eviscerates though, so. And I don't think his deck's running Cold Bloods for damage. But he is running Sinister Strikes.
Catch you soon.
Just a bunch of control cards. He actually has second Shadow Strike too.
Ha, this guy's
Probably second Sap, some minions. Which is the main problem for me right now. Bunch of minions. I need Betrayal actually, because I have Skulker. Skulker Betrayal will allow me to clear the board. I don't think well, at this point killing Gavzan's not even a big deal. Unfortunately, I can't play Skulk Arena. Like, Skulk Arena doesn't really do anything.
Many options.
I wonder if it's even worth it to kill Auctioneer, because it's like a downside for him. I mean, it sounds pretty stupid though, but...
Ha, this guy's tough.
It's gonna be rich.
This way, if I stealth Reno, I can attack with it and Shadow Step back. Technically, he could kill it with Malagos Fan, but that's just going to be a little bit unfortunate if he does. But he has these both preps, right? So Malagos Fan's not a given that he can play that with one tick of Auctioneer. Depends if he had all that in his hand.
Lurks.
So I can still kill a 3/3.
I'm almost out of cards.
No, not anymore. That's weird. Still need my Betrayal. Ooh, Eviscerate is okay. All my Death Rattles in my hand. I get 1-0 back.
I wonder.
So many wonderful poisons.
Catch you soon.
How much? How much?
I'm out of cards.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, this is getting really close. Let's put the saps now. Oh, finally get the fire bloom. One, 2, 7, 8. This costs 4, so we can't betrayal. Or we can betrayal, but we can't. We can't actually kill this minion. So we're gonna have to shadow step here. Main thing is he's used both preps, right? But he's getting coins from Tomb Pillager. We're just trying to make it so he can't kill us. I think we had to heal here though, or we die. It was a hard game. The return was like on the edge, just because I left Gadgetzan up, couldn't kill it. Yeah, he ran out of damage.
Valera versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
Watch your back.
Little do you know, like, how sick that Fan of Knives was. Because if only my Reno could trade in and then Shadow Step back. I couldn't afford to lose the Reno, though. Had to keep it stealth and stuff. We're still going to mulligan for Tempo Warrior. Control Warrior is actually like a free win. I've never come close to losing to Control Warrior. And Tempo Warrior is more common anyways, or Patron. That kind of style. So we have like one good card against that deck right now only. With the Vistar you can deal with one of the 3 drops. So you can kill like a Monkey or Frothing. Hence, actually has some synergy though. We have Gadgetzan and like Coin Givers, so we're really hoping it's Control Warrior because our hand isn't that great against Tempo Warrior.
For the life binder.
Dragon Warrior. I don't know about this deck that much actually.
I wonder.
I was actually thinking of playing Raptor just as a 3-4. Contest a 3-3 so well. But using our coin gear is weird. If we coin a 3-drop, it messes up our curve, basically. So we're going to just go play Blood Mage. If he leaves it up, we can Raptor it. Otherwise, still absorbing the 3 damage. I think he's going to trade. There's no way he leaves it up. But... oh, that was a good top deck. We should play Doomsayer here before we start taking board control. Doomsayer is extra good here. We have a whole bunch of like proactive cards with Tomb Pillager, basically Tomb Pillager. So if we get this Doomsayer to blow, then we're good. Because now we have 2 coins for Gadgetzan as well, and board control. I don't think he can develop a board while killing my Doomsayer. Although it's possible for Warrior, but that'd be my main concern, if you can kill my Doomsayer while developing a stronger board than the last turn. It's generally pretty hard for people to do that, though. Okay, so he gets a kill, but he doesn't develop a stronger board.
That was an error.
Okay, I was like, huh, this is interesting.
Thank you.
I wonder.
Yeah, I actually would have gotten punished if he had the 4-3 charger, but he didn't. The Trump invasion. Thanks for the host, Trump.
Wield the power of black.
Looks like our best option is eviscerate this, but we need a proc combo.
So many options.
Since this is a dragon deck, or since this is anywhere, basically the only thing we really care about is tempo, right? We'll win anyways late game with Enzoth, Shadow Step. We can even Shadow Step Enzoth a bunch of times potentially with like things like Shadowcaster, Shadow Step, and even the Zero Poison Mind Toxins. So especially since he's a dragon, where it's a big difference to have a 3/4 here instead of a 3/3 because Blackwing Corruptor deals 3 damage. Plus, like we're wasting a Battlecry either way, right? We're wasting either this Battlecry or the combo, so. Get to save both coins. Gadgetzan coin Shiv next turn potentially. If only we can pick up a backstab here. Okay, so actually this isn't really a standard deck, right? Let's go for the safe play. Let's see what we'll have more mana next turn for Gadgetzan. It's even better. We'll have 7 mana next turn, 9 mana, so 3 mana with the Gadgetzan. Journey Below. I'm trying to think if I should save it or not.
So many options.
I guess I'm saving Journey Below. Oh right. I should draw first. No! I messed up. I should have attacked first.
Too soon. Here we go.
This guy's
We can't afford to, so it's for tempo. Oh, that was a huge misplay. I was thinking about whether I should use Dream Blow, and I was like, okay, let's just shift first, see what we get. That might change our decision, but ended up not making this attack first.
I wonder.
This play ended up costing us a lot of cards, potentially. I mean, okay, so as long as we keep control of this game's, then there's no way a warrior's gonna grind out a Nubarak and Inzoth. I don't even use a Nubarak in my deck because it's like overkill against warrior with Inzoth. But since we're already kind of getting turn 9, we have plays until then. We even have Reno, so it's hard to get run over. Should be fine to just take a Nubarak. I actually think the only way you lose with the Nubarak against control warrior, not that this is really control warrior, but it's either like you die at tempo, but the only way they can like beat in the long run is Sylvanas Shield Slam, which I'm not sure if I'll be playing around if he's running dragons.
This document looks legally binding.
I dream and the world trembles.
It's pretty scary. So the only thing to think about here is whether we want to backstab this. So we get this to 11 here. We get it to 9, but we have a Nubarak anyways. I don't think we're going to be backstabbing this. Just gotta hope he doesn't get... Actually, there's a decent amount he can get that's good. Awakens is pretty good for him. Good thing is if he plays Awakens... Well, bad thing is I might have to heal. Oh no. I was gonna say, I just played another Enzoth versus Awakens, and that might be fine. Does he have another Shield Slam? He actually doesn't have another Shield Slam, wow. He didn't go for it, he just Shield Slammed my Faceless. I'm gonna see if we can punish him for that. Actually, that seems like a bad move on his end. Trade here, he'll steal my other guy, but we can just kill this guy.
I wonder.
Oblivion away.
Here we go.
Okay, I took the play where I'm wasting my Shadow Step for Inzoth, but I feel like since I have a Nubarak Inzoth together, there's no way I need that kind of combo even against control deck. I was kind of low enough where I wanted to Reno here. What was that? I think I was like 13, and with some Ysera cards in his hand, I'm not safe against Grom. Yeah, he can potentially burst me for like 15 or even 20, depending on what dream cards he has. So I wanted to just heal up here to be safe. I did get my Nubarak killed this turn, so it will come back as a death row, play Inzoth, and then it's infinite value because I have another Nubarak in my hand too. I didn't want to like make him steal the 4/4 too, so I can lose on tempo.
I must choose.
Just trying to take the tempo with this Doomsayer. We can still play another rack, which will give us a Nervian. Well, provided we can't kill this, which seems like we can't kill it. That's a crazy amount of value. Couple of options here. We can either Shadowcast our Reno back, which will give us more heal, or we can play Nubrak, getting the tempo. We get a 4/4. I think I want the tempo more, although 4/4 doesn't kill anything.
How much?
The shadows beckon.
Too soon.
I guess that's the big thing. If we had something like Eviscerate in our hand, would deal 4 damage, I can potentially use the 4/4 to kill 8/8s next turn when he plays dragons. But 4/4 by itself, probably not going to kill anything anyway, so I'd rather just have the healing in my hand.
What now?
So it does have another dragon. I think play Emperor is better, just because I can play another 4/4 with the Emperor, and Emperor just, like, allows me to play more stuff.
Rogue, stop hiding. Face me.
I don't think there's any rogue cards that would really save him from the Nubberax. I think we play a Nub here over both 5-drops because, like, they're getting cheaper. I feel like we can combo these easier in a turn. Like, we can never really play more than one Nub rack a turn or Nub plus anything else almost. But these, it's like we can do other things in the same turn we play them in case we need to play more reactive. In fact, with the coin, we can actually play a Nub and a 4-drop. So he has, what, one more dream card? I'm at 19. If we actually kill this guy, I was trying to think.
So many options.
Should be fine. 19. I don't think it's possible if we trade. Our other option is just go face and Reno. That would be like 14, which is possible for him to kill us with Grom. But at 19, it's not possible with one dream card he can only do, let's say, 15, 17 damage max if he has a Cruel Taskmaster,
What
which
now?
there's no way he runs that card in his Dragon list. The reason why we didn't want to, like, we want to trade is just in case Brawl, if his guy gets, like, we're so far ahead, you can't lose. But if he somehow wins the Brawl with Blackman Corruptor and tempos us down. Just gonna play safe down Reno. 16 seems a little bit more iffy.
Here we go.
I mean, not really overcommitting a number act to Brawl. It just comes back to my hand. And I get a Nerubian, most likely.
I'll be back.
Good thing I have enough life to tank this. I actually still have Assassinate, but we're not going to go for Prep Sprint, I think. Prep Sprint gives us 4 cards. We can actually guarantee the Assassinate.
I wonder.
Actually going to Prep Fan. And make a Big Van Cleef here instead. We don't want to draw that much, but so we're not going to play Sprint, but...
You want to buy a funnel cake? The Brotherhood shall.
Too soon. Here we go.
I'm actually like 5-0 with this deck today, since streaming.
Valera versus Valera.
Watch your back. I always do.
Okay, so here we need pressure and removal in this matchup. And, like, no late game, basically. This matchup's not really about late game. Do you think Reno Rogue is good?
Pleasure is mine.
I think it's really polarized. Like, it has really great matchups and pretty bad matchups as well. This feels weird, because usually you want to shiv minions, and it's a really bad tempo play here, but I need proactive plays for the next turns. And we have Doomsayer, so even if he plays the minion, we can just Doomsayer it. Against, like, Miracle Rogue, you can never really get a better Doomsayer than against the first 3/3, basically. So we don't really need to shiv the first minion, just play the Doomsayer against first minion. This seems okay still, assuming he does what I think he's gonna do. Like, say he plays the minion that's 3/3 or something next turn. We can play Doomsayer next turn. And then that'll give us tempo for the 5-drop.
Here we go.
Problem is if he coins out Tomb Pillager, Doomsayer's probably not going to work. Although even if he plays 3/3, I don't think Doomsayer will necessarily work, but he'll have to at least expend some resources. Tomb Pillager, though, is pretty good, pretty hard counter.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Actually, with this, I kind of wish I didn't attack. Because if I had 2 charge weapon, Deadly Poison here would have been better. And next turn, if he kills it, I can Skulker and kill it with the Deadly Poison dagger. I don't think I go for it with the 1 charge weapon, though.
Ha, this guy's toast. What lurks in the
This turned out to be just around the same because he played this. We can just attack here. If he trades, then it's good, but otherwise, say he kills Skulker, we can still play Deadly Poison and Drake next turn and clear this guy. But definitely really far behind this game. Just not really having good control in the turns before Gadget's in. Plus I'm taking a ton of damage.
Here we go.
I don't think it's possible for him to kill us this turn, but we definitely need to play Reno soon, which is feels bad because Reno's such a bad tempo play here going to these turns.
We're gonna be rich.
Our other way of winning against Gadget's decks could be like Fatigue, but like I think I already took so much damage from just the early minions that he still actually has like both Cold Bloods, 1 Eviscerate. It doesn't look good for me to win just by out healing him, especially if my Reno dies and I can't Shadow Step it, which, you know, playing Arena here into Gadget's almost certainly gonna die. So I don't actually have any more healing in my deck. Oh, did conceal before attack.
Mistakes were made.
Thank you. Hey, you wanna buy a funnel cake?
I'm just gonna have to play minions. Like sprinting, I mean, I guess I do have some decent answers, but for the most part, there's no Blood Flurry to clear. And I can kind of remove these once they're unstealthed anyways with the Viscerate SI. Main card to get from Sprint would be Betrayal. Other than that, there's not any really good cards.
Too soon.
Do you have any outs here? I think it might actually be only Betrayal. Actually, even Betrayal, I took too much damage. I don't think I can win anymore. So I can clear... What is this? 5 mana? 1 man off to clear both. With Shadowcaster, 8, 10. We need 11, so we're gonna have to sprint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh.
I give up.
I mean, technically they're not dead, but there's no way we survive by just eviscerating 1 minion.
Valera versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
Watch your back.
I think some of these like super greedy control decks, which is basically what this deck is, even though this is like more of a tempo deck, it like grinds out all the control decks, or at least Warrior. I think these decks are pretty good in the meta right now. It feels like ladder is over 50% Warrior right now. And most of the Warriors aren't actually control Warriors, some variation of tempo Warrior, but...
Who's up for an adventure?
I mean, I think I'm mulling right. Tomb Pillager with coins is just too good, because you can coin out Tomb Pillager in 3 and have... It's like a 3 mana 5/4, but I didn't end up getting any of my control cards.
Fly, Polly!
Okay, so this guy seems really aggressive here. We're going to need to coin out Reno as soon as possible. But if we played coin Tomb Pillager, I don't think it's slower. Let's see, we do this in turn 5, we can play Reno. But if we coin this out, next turn 4 we play this. Turn 5 we can still play Reno. So I don't think there's any reason for us to not play Tomb Pillager here. Provided that we can trade off Tomb Pillager in 2 turns. Which we can. In 2 turns, he'll be dead. So we can coin Reno still. That'll be our win condition if we can make it that long and have good enough board control. We play Reno, leave up like 10 power on board, we're still gonna lose. But if we can make it to turn 5 with the coin while like trading off enough stuff.
It's getting hot in here!
Uh, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he needs 3 damage to kill us here. I feel like I have to risk it. I mean, I could prep assassinate.
Choose soon.
Just seems so bad. I mean, it's okay. It's definitely worse than board. I'm just gonna go ahead and play the Raptor here. I actually don't think he... The only card is Heroic Strike. Mortal Strike doesn't kill us. Technically, Leroy, I don't know if he's running that. He's running Alexstras's Champion too. So that means there's some dragons. Because we're counting 11 damage, but that's assuming he's paying 2 mana for Steady Shot. So the only card I can think of is Heroic Strike.
I have an axe to grind.
Here we go.
So we're just getting more value from Reno here. It's pretty good. That guy's important to kill. These guys are easy to kill with Reno. We actually have Shadowcaster Reno if he survives next turn. So it's like one more reason to try to clear some on the board. He has a harder time trading for Reno if he wants to trade.
I wonder. I wield the power of black.
Alright, so definitely have to pay attention to healing now. Don't really have any more source of healing in our deck. Mostly scared of this hero power.
I wonder. Back to work.
So many options.
The shadows beckon.
Too soon.
Oh, no mana now. I don't think the Shadow Step works. I mean, it costs 1, but now it's back to 5, right? So if we Shadow Step, it'll cost 3 now. So can't do that. Next turn maybe set for Betrayal, but if we lift up the 5 and went greedy and killed the 2/2, we would just die to the face damage, because there'd be like 5/4/4 +2, we have no more healing in our deck, so there's no way we would survive, even with the Betrayal.
I have an axe to grind.
So many options.
For Blackwing!
My blade be thirsty.
So many wonderful poisons.
I don't think there's anything that would save me. I guess let's just see what happens.
So many wonderful poisons.
I give up.
Valir versus Thrall.
For Doomhammer!
Watch your back.
This is kind of tempting to just try to tempo out with Harvest Golem Raptor. The only main problem is it's still a little bit slow, especially kept 2 cards as a Shaman. Harvest Golem's too good at fighting Shaman though, we have to keep that one. I think we're just going to keep this.
So many options.
You want to buy a funnel cake? Buy one!
Here we go.
So against this one mostly we're setting up for Shadow Strike turn 3 to clear this guy. Hopefully didn't have the Totem Golem after, but the other plays with this is a little bit too slow.
The light protects me.
This document
Here
looks
we
legally
go.
I need to set mana efficiency here. The other, like, it's not that much stronger to drop Harvest Golem. It might even be weaker over 2 turns. And next turn we basically have to play through, drop and eviscerate something. Oh, that's so bad for us. Because we need to suicide this summoner ASAP. Okay, guess it doesn't matter that much then.
There is a lot at stake here.
He's not actually getting the combo this turn, it's good. I think this is a 6-O's list or something, the Thunder Bluff, one Bloodlust. No Fire Length is in this list, pretty aggro. Definitely have to kill that with Assassinate. I was thinking about a potential backstab move here. In fact, if we backstab that, it's actually better to backstab a 0-2 totem than a 1-1. There's no reason to. Well, if he has second Thunder Bluff, that might be a reason to. Flame Tongue doesn't matter because we can do it next turn. He can Flame Tongue here anyways. I feel like he actually has second Thunder Bluff.
Job's done.
A decent amount.
Who's a
The light
good boy?
protects me.
So many wonderful poisons.
I'm dead.
I did.
I wouldn't have been able to kill this with backstab with the taunt totem anyways.